I am humbled and honored to be called as a sharer today, especially the talk relates to me so much because I am saved. And now live my life as witness to how great God works differently in our lives. Last 2 weeks ago, as I was preparing for my sharing, I went to the Mass and I was astonished to hear the Gospel on the day was Luke 15, 1 to 32. Jesus has told the story of the prodigal son. Every time I hear this story, I remember my father because this story is similar in a way, and I title mine The Prodigal Father. The difference in the prodigal son, the son came back. My father did not. I was born in the Islam family. I am born in Mindanao and lived there for quite some time. I did not know God at all. I only believed in the Hammurabico, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. During my childhood, it was chaotic. I personally experienced family wars, where people shoot gunfires at your house, being taught in a young age to fight back and even kill if necessary for the faith and the family. My mother was a Catholic Bisaya. I was only 4 years old when I got separated from her. She was in prison for more than 10 years. It was due to an Islam-Catholic relationship with my father. At that time, my father left us and had married other wives, 4 up to date. Me and my siblings lived in my aunt's place, where we were treated literally with cruelty, almost every day beaten and cursed. We escaped and lived for survival by selling plastic bags in the market. I thought I will then grow up as one violent, misguided individual. At young age, I don't have parents to care for me. I don't sleep comfortably. I eat salt with rice, Milo with rice, and I don't study in school. Until God started to manifest His work in me. 1999, me and my 2 siblings were able to come to Manila with the help of my uncle. We were able to visit my mother in prison, in correctional Mandaluyong. I lived for a few months in prison with my mother. Until in June 2000, I was brought to an orphanage of all boys, pioneer congregation of the Italian patron saint, Saint Jerome, father of orphans. They did not force Catholicism in me. Instead, they taught me every day about the Bible stories and saints. I stayed there for 6 years and studied for free. I started to learn about God and to accept Him and build relationship with Him, serving in choir and as a sacristan. 6 years which I thought was stable. But I had to grow up outside the orphanage. My eldest sister brought me out so we can be reunited as siblings. We just stayed outside of the prison of my mom in Mandaluyong. We get to eat the ration thrown at the window of the city jail for our food. Life in orphanage was peaceful. But when I got out, I was like a wild beast that was freed from a cell. I met with bad vibes, friended gangs, joined fights, and riots in the street. I thought I was at the peak of myself as young, wild, and free. Freedom that I abused. But God was relentless. I became a YFC after joining a youth camp, and my relationship with Him started to grow. As I entered the community on the same year, God has blessed me by finally reuniting with my mom. 2010, my mom was granted parole. So we lived together and was happy even if we had financial challenge. Although I had an off and on relationship with God, although I had made doubts in Him and challenged my belief in Him many times, He did not give up on me. He pursued me relentlessly. When I was in college, I was still living astray from God until I came and worked in Singapore. God has blessed me amidst all the challenges in my life, yet I failed to acknowledge Him and was blinded by my own glory towards the path to achieving my goals. I always felt something was missing then, until a good Samaritan has helped me by bringing me back to the community. SFC Singles for Christ. I honor this good Samaritan for it was due to her invitation that I was able to join the CLP with her. It was in SFC that I found myself again with renewed faith and growth. Through the SFC formation programs and services, my relationship with God deepened and faith strengthened. In the parable of the Good Samaritan, the traveler was helped and brought to an inn in that one day. I honor my Good Samaritan for she has helped me in my faith not once, but many, many times. She continues to inspire me by living her life as a true daughter and Christ-centered woman. I praise God and thank Him for my Good Samaritan, my woman, my Gigi, Fleur. God has worked His extraordinary goodness in me. I was a non-believer, but now I am. I am a child of God. I am Good Samaritan. I am Junix from SFC Singapore East, and for all of this, may God be blessed.
Brothers and sisters, I like how Junix referred to the community Singles for Christ as the inn. You know why? Because brothers and sisters, in the story of the Good Samaritan, there is a symbolism. The symbol of the Good Samaritan is actually Jesus. Like I said, I relate to the victim. I was a victim. From my own sinfulness, I became a victim. It was Jesus Christ who came to me. Came to me, bandaged my wounds, took care of me, paid for my life. It was Jesus who did that. And you know what the symbolism of the innkeeper is?